Hey everybody, Matt here with LGN Gaming. Today I'm here with Jacob. Say hi, Jacob.
Hello.
Now today we're going to be doing a Warbird commentary, and I was reading about something a while ago, and I kind of want to talk about it. Gene therapy or gene editing or something like that. It's called a lot of different things, but basically, from my understanding of it is, you can correct me if I'm wrong, or if you've heard something different. But what it is basically is they take genes, they put them into a virus, give it to somebody. The virus doesn't do anything other than deliver that gene, which then basically like rewrites something in the person's genes, and then they have a changed trait, whether it be like fixing a genetic disorder or something like that. Like I read somewhere this guy had this thing where he couldn't see, so they did gene therapy on him, and now he was blind and now he can see a little bit, not perfect, but can actually see things, colors, shapes, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's basically what I heard. It's yeah, they put something into you and then it can target a specific part of your genes or a whole gene and then replaces it or just completely removes whatever it is. They can even change human blood cells and then put the human blood cells back into the person that are modified, and then those can help to help with AIDS and other disorders like that. More specifically, though, Matt was thinking, he's like, if I had a kid, do I want to make a test tube baby to have a certain...
Yeah, well, actually, one of the things I read was there's a lot of people talking about making like a build your own baby, basically. So like it'll have all the genes that they want it to have, basically. Like, oh, I want my kid to be smart, I want my kid to have this and this. And I don't think I would do that personally. Like, I get the whole let's make it so the kid doesn't have diseases or stuff like that, not diseases, genetic mutations or something like that, but I don't think I would set it up so that he can be a certain intelligence or be good at sports or something like that. I don't think I'd be okay doing that.
I don't think so. I would do that either.
Okay.
It is currently illegal, though, to modify genes of an embryo that is going to last longer than 14 days.
Well, it's illegal here.
Yeah, here.
Here in the U.S. I'm sure in at least some European countries it's legal.
Probably. But, you just could have stated I did.
But yeah, I don't think I would do it anyways. Just because I'd like that to be more of a nature take its course kind of thing than a... Because personally I want like 2 kids, I want a boy and girl, and however they turn out, I'll be happy, honestly.
So in other words, he's going to change the gender of the kid if he doesn't like the gender, but...
No, I wouldn't do that either. I want a boy and girl, I'll have up to 3 kids to do it. That's my plan. But plans change, so who knows. But I do think it's really interesting with the whole like curing diseases and stuff like that, and I think that's really beneficial. And honestly,
yeah,
that you get more funding, more research than it is right now, because I know in a lot of places, specifically in the U.S., for instance, it's kind of frowned upon just because there's a lot of people who have like religious views or something like that that think that's kind of playing God, which, I mean, so is a lot of things we do. Like, pretty much everything humanity has done since
the existence of humanity
was to benefit humanity, basically. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
We just do whatever we want to help us, and I don't know. I don't think it's a super big...
I mean, who wouldn't want to get rid of AIDS and
yeah, all these other diseases.
Other diseases and blindness.
Oh my gosh.
Did that guy just steal something from you?
No, he's attacking me. Those guys are so common.
Yeah, they're annoying too.
I robbed me raw meat. I don't even want it. I'm just gonna murder him. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff that we can get rid of that would be really nice to get rid of. And like, because like I was reading this one thing, a baby had ooh, I almost didn't land that, leukemia or something like that, and through gene therapy she's still alive now, even though she didn't have very good chances. And I don't know, like stuff like that's real nice and real beneficial in my opinion.
I agree. I mean, who wouldn't want their son or daughter to live longer and die from leukemia?
Did you say that sentence the way you wanted to?
I think so, but I don't think I meant the same. Okay, I meant who would want their son or daughter to die from leukemia, and if there's a way to fix it.
Okay,
who wouldn't want to fix it?
That makes more sense, because I don't think what you said at first was like that.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of stuff. And I'm glad that us on this gaming channel have decided to talk about it. I don't know why I decided to talk about this today, and it doesn't fit the gaming channel thing, but this is a Warbird commentary. So if you're watching this, you probably expected to just get talked to. So, yeah, getting talked to.
I mean, Matt likes talking about random stuff all the time.
I do, and it's science-related, and it's semi-interesting in my opinion. It's actually pretty interesting in my opinion. So there's a lot of interesting stuff out there, and I like science. I like stuff like that. But what else can you do with it? This is a little bit off topic, but not much. I've been reading a lot about how DARPA's been planning on making super soldiers. Now they're going to be using gene editing with it as well to like increase a person's strength, increase. I read somewhere that they're planning on taking genes from like some animal and putting it into like the Achilles tendon of a soldier to make it stronger and make them be able to run faster. And they said within the next 20 years they want to create a soldier who, and this is through a mixture of exoskeleton and like gene therapy, that soldier will be able to, why is that green? The soldier will be able to like run for I'm going to get it. How fast? It was like crazy. Like basically just like run all day, and I think it was like 10-15 miles per hour, something like that.
Dreamin' Chitin Boots.
Yeah, Chitin Boots, great. Something like that. I don't know. It was real fast. I don't remember now because I read it a long time ago, but it was pretty interesting, and that'd be something neat to do.
It seems kind of weird to me though, making a super soldier with other animals' DNA.
Well,
I do know it is harder to do gene therapy on mammals than it is on like a reptile or amphibians and other types of animals, I guess.
why is that?
More specifically for like humans, it's because we have 23 different chromosomes, and we're like reptiles. I don't know how many for sure they have, but they don't have 23.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. There's a lot more, or a lot less really DNA,
Mm-hmm.
but there's the same amount, just less variations of it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, if that makes sense.
So there's less coding or whatever.
Yeah, and I do also know that there's like 4 or 5 different methods of actually modifying it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just knew of the virus one.
Well, they all kind of stem from the same like general ideas, but there's like total replacement, and there's like 2 different ways to do a total replacement. They can either put in what they want it to be, and it will duplicate what it is, because DNA likes to repair itself. So they'll put the virus in, remove the part that they want to remove. They'll put in what they want it to be, and it will just duplicate what it wants it to be into where you removed it from when it repairs it. Kind of weird. if they totally just remove that part and it will just merge together, so it doesn't actually get any more of the bases in it. That's total removement. And there's a few other ones. I can't remember what they were now though. But yeah, there's a different. I mean, they all stem from like there's a virus.
You put the DNA in the virus, and then you
Yeah.
give the guy the virus or the girl the virus.
Yeah. Or the embryo, or the blood cells. It can modify just one blood cell in a person, even.
So, and theoretically, you could do this to anybody. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a kid. Like, it could be
It could be an adult. Could
Yep.
be an animal. Could be.
So if you want to give yourself
be-
super strength,
They do gene editing in plants. That's how they get bigger harvests
Mhm.
and make them so insects can't eat them or
those
won't eat them.
GMOs.
GMOs, yep.
But yeah, you could basically just recode your DNA to make yourself good at things, make yourself more smart, make yourself build muscle easier, all kinds of stuff. Now, I don't know if I'd do that either personally. Actually, I probably would. Maybe not the stronger, but I don't know. What would you say while I formulate my own answer?
I probably wouldn't modify myself at all. No, I would modify other people. Like, I'd stick you with the needle while you were sleeping.
That sounds very disturbing. I don't know. I probably wouldn't make myself super strong or something like that, but I do have one of my dreams. One of my many dreams is to, like, I want to live as long as possible, basically, so I'd probably do something to make myself live longer. And to make myself look younger longer. Is there something to do that, you think?
I have no idea. But
Not yet,
on
of
that
course.
same topic, I just watched a movie. I think it's called, like, The Age of Adeline or something like that. But anyways, she was born in, like, 1908 or something like that. It was real early in the 20th century.
Mm-hmm.
But while she was driving home somewhere, she crashed her car. She got run off the road and crashed her car into a freezing river. And then while she was dying, the lightning struck the river, right, or her car or whatever, and it, like, shocked her. It brought her back to life, and it also made it so she didn't age. It's kind of weird.
So this
it's a fiction movie,
Okay.
obviously.
I figured,
But,
but I wasn't sure.
It was interesting how it all, like, because it modified her DNA and everything to make it so she didn't age. And then at the end of the movie, it was kind of weird because the same basic thing happened again, but it, like, reversed the effect. It made her start aging again. Yeah.
Seems very interesting.
Actually, she didn't get struck by lightning in the end of the movie. They used one of those packs.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of what they're called right now.
the things
Defibrillator?
defibrillator, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, defibrillator.
Did they do it on purpose?
Yeah, because she crashed her car into a lake again. Or actually, it wasn't into a lake. She just crashed her car and it was snowing, and then she got buried under some snow, and then they found her, and I don't.
So they basically like killed her on accident.
Yeah, they pretty much killed her.
Did she die right then, or did she?
No,
just...
she didn't die because she just started aging. She was like stuck at 22, and
Did she age at a normal pace?
afterwards? Yes,
Okay.
but because she was stuck at like age 22 or 23 for like 150 years.
Wow.
And like there was points where the FBI was hunting her down to like kidnap her and test her, do tests on her and everything, because they were like, well, you're born in 1908 and it's 2015. Yeah, it's really kind of weird. It was a good movie though.
Sounds interesting.
It's kind of along the same topics of,
Sort of.
modifying DNA. But they
Except
did that
It was
wasn't
random.
It was kind of random, yeah.
That was. Oh, okay. It's still raining. It stopped raining for like just a second. I was like, wow, that was a very short rain. But yeah.
Go underneath your
T-Rex.
T-Rex there and get out of the rain. Get pooped on.
I'm getting pooped on.
Get pooped on by your T-Rex.
I think I'm done there. Because I think we covered the topic pretty well, in my opinion. It was just something that I found kind of neat, and Jacob knew some stuff I didn't know, which is also kind of neat.
I just read that like You told me I got 10 minutes to read up on the.
You don't have to tell people that. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, just figured I'd do a bit of talking with me and Jacob. Just a quick video. Matt and Jacob here with LGN Gaming, signing off. We'll see you guys next time.